Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. I want to begin by thanking all of my subscribers. I really do appreciate you, and I'm just so blessed to be able to read for you. And I want to thank God for this platform, and know that what I speak is always from the heart, and the desire, the want for everybody to get on their path and, really search your soul and heal yourself and get on the path and find your purpose and be at peace, yeah? Okay, I'm going to begin by reading in the Bible. So, I'm at Lamentations 3:58. O Lord, you took up my case, you redeemed my life. Ye have seen, O Lord, the wrong done to me. Uphold my cause. You have seen the depth of their vengeance, all their plots against me. O Lord, you have heard their insults, all their plots against me. What my enemies whisper and mutter against me all day long. Look at them sitting or standing. They mock me in their songs. Pay them back what they deserve, O Lord, for what their hands have done. Put a veil over their hearts, and may your curse be on them. Pursue them in anger and destroy them from under the heavens of the Lord. Now we're at Lamentations 4:1. How the gold has lost its luster, the fine gold become dull, the sacred gems are scattered at the head of every street. How the precious sons of Zion, once worth their weight in gold, and now considered as pots of clay, the work of a potter's hand. Even jackals offer their breasts to nurse their young, but my people have become heartless like ostriches in the desert. Because of thirst, the infant's tongue sticks to the roof of its mouth. The children beg for bread, but no one gives it to them. Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the streets. Those nurtured in purple now lie on ash heaps. The punishment of my people is greater than that of Solomon, which was overthrown in a moment, without a hand turned to help her. Their princes were brighter than snow and whiter than milk, and their bodies more ruddy than rubies. Their appearances like sapphires, but now they are blacker than soot. They are not recognized in the streets. Their skin has shriveled on their bones. It has become as dry as a stick. Those killed by the sword are better off than those who die of famine. Racked with hunger, they waste away the lack of food from the field. With their own hands, compassionate women have cooked their own children, who became their food when my people were destroyed. The Lord has given full vent to his wrath. He has poured out his fierce anger. He kindled a fire in Zion that consumed her foundations. The kings of the earth did not believe, nor did any of the world's people, that enemies and foes could enter the gates of Jerusalem. So that was Lamentations 3:58 through Lamentations 4 12. So, my Bible, it's kind of a funny story, but my girlfriend bought it for me like 20 years ago. And I've kept the Bible with me all this time, and I never really opened it up until I started doing these readings. But when I received the first Bible, I told her that I really appreciated it and everything. I said, but the print was too small. So she got me this book, and the print is large. So I was blessed to have that. And these kind of things I never throw away, or I won't even give them away. It means that much to me. And sometimes we have people that come, you know how they come and knock at your door and want to give you a little leaflet. I would tell them, no, I can't take it. I said, you don't understand. I'll never throw it away. So I don't take literature for that reason, because if it's has to do with the heavens, it has to do with God, Jesus, I won't throw it away. So, all right. So I'm going to begin with native spirits. Actually, I usually start this way. Your soul purpose. And today we receive the banker. It says the affirmation, I am grateful for my understanding of finances and money. I have excellent mathematical skills. I handle money with ease and intelligence. So let me put the card here. I'm going to adjust this so you can see the card better. Because my lighting is not that good in this room. Okay. The banker. Under finance. The banker and emerald. How are you at saving money? The world of banking has many facets, including brokerage services, financial advising, underwriting, lending or borrowing, and asset management. When you draw the banker and emerald card, place your attention on your bank accounts and dealings with financial institutions. Use the emerald gemstone to amplify prosperity and enhance your understanding of banking protocols. This green variety of beryl aligns you with well-being and extreme wealth. Emerald is also a stone for health and vitality, which is necessary for success. Life is easier when money is flowing and prosperity is yours. Understanding money and banking supports your financial goals. The proper use of your bank accounts, credit cards, and loans play an instrumental role in long-term financial abundance and stability. Emerald's rich green vibration energizes your ability to expertly handle money. It is a stone of integrity, and it calls you to bank your money right and find a banker who understands your needs. As a former banker myself, I personally understand how the energy of this life path is an important part of a stable life. Being a mortgage banker taught me valuable lessons about risk management and leverage, using the bank's money to achieve financial goals, and also guiding borrowers so they didn't extend themselves unwittingly beyond their means. Emerald teaches us to be sure funds are managed in such a way that the repayment of debts is a given. Saving and the understanding of various instruments as forms of savings are beneficial for a long-standing financial foundation, so that you always have plenty of money with more than enough to spare. Okay. Next we have Native Spirit. And we pull 2 cards. The first one is Freedom Horse. Just slide that up a little bit. Freedom Horse. Let your spirit fly. Do not hold back, break free, and express yourself. Flaunt your stuff, dance, laugh, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Get out of the rut. You do not need to fit the mold. Be daring. Fling your arms to the heavens. Enjoy. Your native spirit wants you to know the horse allowed the natives of the Americas and Mongolia to travel great distances with ease. The horse also carried their supplies, which additionally granted freedom to those ancient peoples. This card shows you to remind you that you are not here to be ordinary, but to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Do not allow yourself to be trapped by convention or the expectations of others. You have the ability to choose your life on your terms. Replace the phrase I should with I could, but I choose not to at this time. Perhaps you aren't always free to create the exact circumstances of your life, but you're certainly able to decide what meaning to give those situations. Select meanings that empower you, for this is the time to break free. The journey, the way you use your body can change your state. Put on music and dance with wild abandon. As you do so, this sends a powerful message to your subconscious that you are indeed truly free. Next, we have Sacred Mountain. Sacred Mountain. The card meaning, be still and take the time to move into the silent place within yourself. Locate your internal source of power. Meditate. Wait. Do not move forward until it feels right. Surrender to stillness. Do not take action if you observe rather than react. You claim your power. Your native spirit wants you to know, from the vantage point of the sacred mountains, your power grows. In silence, you'll find your sacred witness. It is the dwelling place of your soul. In peace, seek and discover your truth. Move past the bustle and clatter of life into sweet quietude. If you're in pain, do not lash out. Go into it until you find the source so that it can be healed. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of stress, urgency, and emergency. Your power is born in silence. This peace gives birth to your serenity. Seek solitude to listen to the voice of your higher self and awaken your inner wisdom. The journey, travel to the peaks of the hollowed mountains, and if you cannot do this in person, travel in your meditation. Imagine yourself atop a high peak. You can see the world in all directions. Give thanks and offerings to the mountains. Whenever you encounter them, the spirit of the mountain will deeply appreciate your gift. If you hear a funny sound, that's my dog eating his dry dog food. So, he's 11, and I kind of worry about his health, So So I want to make sure he's getting all the nutrients. So his dry dog food is actually the puppy food. And it's really made a difference. We're moving on to the Akashic Tarot. His energy level's really high. So I'm glad I decided to get that for him. The first card we have is the Akashic Library. It's a number 2 in this deck. It is considered a major arcana. Inside a great library, candles cast a glow upon the books in the tall shelves. A sage sits thoughtfully with an open book on his table and a quill pen in hand. Sometimes this card can indicate writing or publishing a book for you, but this card also symbolizes a new initiation, an ability to manifest a new life in every way. You have moved deeper into the Akashic records and to a higher self-awareness. Further investigation may be required, but you now have a better understanding of your old motives and new purposes. It is also a time of heightened intuition as well as greater self-creation. During this phase, all you have to do is add a little conscious effort to write your new records in the Akasha. To get started today, write one simple declaration about the future you wish to create and repeat it to yourself often. Then decide one thing you can do to make it happen and do it. Anything can happen now. The breadth of the landscape before you rests solely on the scope of your imagination and your will to own it. Okay. When you receive this card, it indicates that a book will bring a message to you. Today, open any book that compels you to do so. Let it fall on any page, read a passage there, and reflect on the words throughout your day. Determine which relationships or situation in your life it addresses, and don't assume that it's the one that's most urgently on your mind. The Akashic forces are active in every part of your life, and your books are actually a part of the Akashic Library. As you close your eyes, envision yourself stepping into the most beautiful and serene of all ancient libraries. Imagine yourself taking a book from a shelf and opening it to a page. Notice the first word that comes to you. What does it tell you? How does it feel? Remember to visit this mystical library often and tap into the expansive wisdom that is yours. Okay. Let's see. The next card we have is the Six of Scrolls. It says the sands of time. So let me get to Six of Scrolls for you. The sun has begun to set low on the western horizon, but it is still visible through the window of a beautiful castle room. A man is focused with concern on a large hourglass that has almost run out. He rolls up his sleeve, ready to get back to work. This card shows that in some matter of importance, time is of the essence. There could be an opportunity that you don't want to miss. It may be a project, situation, or personal connection that requires action or even completion. You might have some delays, or you may have been highly active and industrious for some time. Either way, keep going. Your focus and effort are still required in order to get to the end game. Do not let worry steer you away from your goal. There is more yet to do, so don't give up. Now close your eyes and catch the energy of time. It feels almost as if you can ride it as it flows through your day, lifting your excitement, your enthusiasm, and your industry. Feel this now and realize that whatever you have to do, time is your gift and your tool. Next, we have the Divine Physician, Major Arcana number 6. Okay. The Divine Physician stands before a well, carrying a jug of healing water and sharing his light of healing with those nearby. Upon his robe is the caduceus, the emblem of medicine and healing, called Dianchek by the Celts. He made the mortally wounded rise again through his incantations of sacred words. The powerful, eternal healing spirit walks with you at this time. This card indicates that you are moving into a time of magnificent healing on many levels. There's a person who can be a great healer for you, as well as a teacher who shares healing gifts that you can pass on to others. If you don't know this person yet, keep your eyes open. He or she is coming. You may also find yourself being called to help others at this time. Remember that word and thought, belief and feeling are key components in healing the self and in teaching others to heal. They are important tools in the Divine Physician's medical bag, so make sure they are a part of yours too. Know that the light of healing shines around you and through you. Such a radiant joy can bring well-being to all. Some of the Divine Physicians, as he steps in front of you and pours the light and energy of perfect healing into you. Close your eyes and feel the radiant warmth of joyful health and well-being. Own the harmony and strength that fills you. Oh, so far we have two sixes. Just realized that. Okay, let me see. Next we have the 18 up in the air. Major Arcana. A man and a woman gaze with anticipation at a hot air balloon and a bright blue sky. The balloon flies high above the hills, and the contents of the balloon's basket are hidden from view. During this time of your life, there are aspects of an important situation that seem hidden to you. You may feel a strong, almost urgent desire to know how it's going to turn out. You can connect with your spirit guides and the Akashic records and ask for a little insight, but there are elements that are unknown and at this time unknowable. There is too much about this situation that is still up in the air. This could be due to the influence of others who are undecided, or some events may not have yet come to pass, or unexpected discoveries are yet to be made. Trust is the only way for you now. If you push too hard to know or to influence the outcome, you might push that outcome away. Let go of all urgency and give the situation to your higher infinite self, who will take care of it all. Time is required to know more about this matter, and time doesn't matter to your eternal self, whose power and love are always with you for now and indeed forever. What else do you need? Nothing but trust, the deepest knowing that all you seek will be revealed to you in the right time. Take a deep breath and fill yourself with the power of trust. An outcome you seek drifts into the distant sky, and though you do not know when it will be realized, peace is yours completely. You know that it is on its way. Next, we have the King of Forces. Okay, Maybe that must be better. The King of Forces. Okay. Here we go. A man standing by a stream is surrounded by different animals of the woods. The power of nature is all around him, in the earth below his feet, the water running by, and the star-filled nebula in the sky above. Yet he is a force himself, exerting calming influences on the wolf and the rabbit, which are natural enemies. Upright, this card indicates the presence of a man who has a powerful and positive energy. He comes with good intentions. Gentleness and honesty resonate from him. If you don't know this man yet, his energy will be coming into your life soon. He could bring support for a special project, a work issue, or just life in general. He may also be a possible love interest. So in order to be open to receiving a man of honor, make sure you engage in honoring and being tender toward yourself. For you or a man around you, there could be a position coming in. Any of the careers natural to the King of Forces, such as electronics, astronomy, physics, geology, alternative fuel, any of the earth sciences and new industries in environmental care. Any activity connecting with earth, energy, and nature are beneficial to you at this time. Whether you are male or female, this also reveals an important side of yourself. Feel the balance and beauty of nature and know the powerful forces always moving within and around you. Close your eyes and sense the King of Forces by your side. Feel beautiful beauty and power move within you, through you, and around you. Feel how gentle this force and wisdom are. How will you rule the forces and allow them to serve you? Okay. Next we have 22 Adsum, Major Arcana. The last Major Arcana. Oh, are you okay? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Major Arcana 22 Adsum. A candle casts lights on an open book held by a young woman sitting at a desk. Her eyes are drawn to the side as if she were distracted from her reading by a curious thought or someone nearby. She is surrounded by several people, many of whom are somewhat translucent and glowing. An angel bends and whispers, Adsum, I arrive. I am here. I attend you. Adsum is a single word that has many, many meanings. First, it affirms your own strength and focus in the present. You can use it as a command word whenever you find yourself distracted from what's at hand. Say, Adsum, I am here, and feel yourself attend to the situation or person before you. This word also declares your arrival at goals and all your wishes coming true. Say, Adsum, I arrive, and take a moment to see yourself reaching your goals absolutely. Whenever you get this card, know that you're on your way to the results you seek with the help of others and the glorious help of Spirit. This card also reminds you to be assured that no matter what's happening in your life, Spirit is always there for you. They reach out to you, sharing their light and power and serving you in every way, from the least to the highest, from grandma to the divine. An eternal community attends you, say Adsum, and take some time to attend them too. You can act on your promise to God as Spirit lifts you upon their shoulders. You are present for each other, and together you arrive at your dreams. Now close your eyes and sense all your spirit guides gathering. Take a deep breath and feel the words, Adsum, I arrive, inside you. The divine stands next to you as you arrive at your highest dream. See it now. Okay, next we have the Five of Forces. Okay, the Five of Forces. Five of Forces. This seasonal cycle card reveals how best to spend your energy at this time. The beautiful sunlit sky of summer overlooks farmers working hard on their growing crops. Summer is a yang time of great activity, so this is your notice to get going. Action is an important part of this cycle, and it can take many forms. There may be something you can do to accelerate your professional life. This may also be the perfect time to take steps towards your personal goals, perhaps get more exercise, plan more social events, or start a fun activity you've been wanting to do. You might also reflect on what actions and perspective would attract a new romance or enhance your love life. This card tells you to consider what needs to be done, then go for it. This cycle is a perfect time to create a smiling, self-loving energy and project it outward for the world to see. Also, do not be surprised if a trip is coming your way. This card implies movement of some kind, so get ready. Close your eyes and with a deep breath, fill yourself with the calm and receptive energy of yin. Sense what situation in your life requires a peaceful yielding now. Then take another deep breath. Exhale the yin and then inhale the yang. Feel creative and powerful yang energy fill you. Where do you want to apply speed and action most in your life right now? Next we have the Three of Forces, the bird's nest. Three of Forces. A strong, sturdy nest cradles a new family of birds as the babies are fed. This card represents the force of creativity and expansion. When you receive this card upright, it is a signal to focus on starting new things or expanding, perhaps your business, your network of friends, or indeed your family. There may be some effort involved. The nest has to be built, and you will need to be open to the additions coming your way. Children may be forthcoming. You may be renovating your home, or perhaps you will be hiring new employees or opening new business locations. Whatever it is, it will be well worth the effort, and the expansions you make will bring great joy. Spiritual expansions may be in store as well. It's never too late to widen your network of spirit, family, friends, and guides. The rewards of that kind of expansion are limitless. Now close your eyes and see yourself feathering your nest. What sort of things need to be put in place in order to support the expansion that lies before you? So maybe someone needs to clear up some clutter. Maybe you have things you haven't used for a while. You should maybe just donate, get rid of it. Whenever you remove things out of your life, it makes room for new things, right? Okay, next we have the King of Keys. And by the way, that's a message to myself. I have some things that I need to go through and organize and figure out what I need and don't need. And I've never really been a hoarder, so I've never been a collector of any kind. So it's just things I have to make decisions on. Okay. The King of Keys. The King of Keys rides a splendid horse toward a great castle in the distance. He is happy and at ease as he travels home. This is an entrepreneurial man with civil or commercial authority. He is confident, astute, and perhaps overly focused on his work or career. Though he can be very thoughtful and helpful to you in business or financial matters, he is often more goal-oriented than people-oriented. Keep this in mind if this man turns out to be a love interest for you or another. Whether the King of Keys represents you or another, be on the lookout for a major promotion, a heightening of income, or a furthering of career achievements. Careers in finance, real estate, and business are typical for the King of Keys, but management in any industry can be forthcoming. This may also be a good time for self-employment and business expansion for you or a man in your life. Special note. Take note when the Queen and King of Keys appear in the same spread. If the King and Queen are facing each other, even if they're across the table, it indicates a deeply profound relationship in love or business that is of great value. If the Queen, we got to see, but if the Queen's actually here, but it says if the Queen and King have their backs to each other, then there's could be a break in communication or a lack of connection and shared purpose. So keep in mind, if the Queen is really not in these cards to pull, they're already facing each other because the Queen naturally faces this way and the King, you see, is facing that way. So although it might not be in this reading, she's already going to be facing them when she comes out, maybe in the next reading, right? Because the Queen hasn't come out yet. If the Queen was already out, they would be back to back. So that's a good sign. Now close your eyes and feel yourself step into an important position of power and wealth. You become the King of Keys and you feel yourself straighten and lift with new strength and authority. As you survey your world, decide which part of your life you would like to approach with a greater sense of rulership. Next, we have the Five of Roses, the Garden. So this card also has a passage of the card to the right, because there's a message in here that the way the children are pointing. Okay, Five of Roses. Two children play in a sunny, lush green garden. A boy shoots a slingshot while the girl next to him watches a butterfly in the flowers with a magnifying glass. If children are not part of your life already, this card could show their arrival. It could also indicate that your children, even adult children, could become more of a focus for you. They may have some concerns of their own, but even so, opportunities for things to mend come easily right now. There also may be real change and benefit for one of your children who has made a special effort recently. This is a very advantageous time for the children around you. Enjoy it and help them enjoy it too. And special note, you can look to the adjacent card to get more insight on the children around you and their issues. Apply the details and people in the nearby card to present and future, or to the present and future children in your life. Now close your eyes, stepping into the garden, become the child you used to be in heart and mind. Let the child within you take a look around for one of the children in your life who is also playing here. What new perspectives do you have when the child you are meets a child around you? Okay, so the next card here is Fated Meeting. So could it be this is a card of your inner child, and then this is where you're going? It could be present or future is what this card I just read, right? So 7, a major arcana. A clock tower stands with its hands pointing to just a few minutes before 12. A man and a woman approach each other, coming to meet at the time that was predetermined by their higher selves, who are shown above them, translucent and shining. With this card, you are coming to a very important relationship in your life. Either it is entirely new or an existing relationship is being lifted to a much higher experience. Karma from past lives may have brought you together, so it's important for both of you to stay alert, keep your individual and collective growth a priority, and act with deference and compassion to yourself and each other. If you both honor your karmic course, this could be one of the highest relationships you can know. This card can also show a fated meeting with other. This card can also show a fated meeting with another about a work situation, a creative project, or an important purpose that you hold. This too is likely karmic. Perhaps it's a past life publisher, a spiritual teacher, a brother, or a sister. Whoever this is, it's a powerful and promising relationship. So get ready, it's almost time. Okay, the special note is saying to look at the cards before and after. So, and it has to do with this card can provide more insight about the new person and about how this fated meeting takes place. Okay, so the Akashic Force, take a deep breath and fill yourself with the expectation of someone special coming. Feel the excitement of this important approach. It's someone to know, to hold, and to help you. This person is almost here. Okay, so the One of Keys, the Architect. So we have the Five of Roses. Then we have the Fated Mating onto the One of Keys. So let me get that for you. I'm going to take a sip real quick. The One of Keys. A man and woman in rich Egyptian dress stand at a table filled with structural drawings and measuring utensils. He is the architect of all they survey, and he points to an unseen building in this expansive project. Let's see. Oh, I see. He's pointing to the right. Okay. Throughout the scene, Many workers toil on foundations, pylons, and palaces. At a mundane level, you could find yourself involved in a building project or renovating and redecorating your home or workplace. Most important, this card shows that it's time for you to step into a position of power. In order to do that, you must recognize your talents and strengths as well as your authority to take charge. An opportunity beckons that utilizes your skills perfectly. Feel the command you have over the great scope of this situation and take charge. Okay, whether this card is upright, look at the adjacent card to which the architect points, which is to the right. It can show you some specifics about your plans or change of plans. It can also alert you to unseen events or people of influence that are not yet known to you. Now close your eyes and take a relaxing breath and move deeply into the authority and confidence that come from your eternal truth. You are an easy command. Feel your talents and power stir within you as you design the destiny you seek. Next, we have the light of the world. So this architect is pointing towards the light of the world. Major Arcana 10. An old sage holds a glowing lantern and knocks on a door with no latch. A young man inside is too distracted to answer the knock. Your divine being is trying to get your attention. All it takes is a moment of your awareness to open the door. Though your life may be busy, the opportunity now presents itself for you to move into a higher awareness. It's a great time to open to your higher self and all its wisdom and powers. It is your soul, your eternal being, who approaches, but it is up to you and only you to open the door. You do that by taking real and regular action and knowing and feeling the wise and radiant being you are forever. Through meditation and study, you can own that enormous love, power, and vision. You can make every day sacred by going within. Once you do, you will know a radiant and greater power in every step and every word. You will be able to bring this magnificent force to your world, changing your life forever. With a deep breath, you fill yourself with the grace and peace and light of your higher self. Your vision opens to a wider universe, and you realize that you have all the time and power in the world. Eternity fills you. Okay. Next we have Earth. Okay. That's really kind of amazing having the candle in front of it. Number 4, Major Arcana. The sun shines upon a plain in England where stands an ancient hedge in the distance and a grove of birch trees nearby. Upon many of the trees is carved the old Celtic Ogham, letter Beath, which represents the birch tree and stands for birth. A beautiful woman walks forward carrying a basket while 2 children run happily after her. With this card, it's time for a new start, perhaps an actual birth or at least a metaphorical one. An old phase is passing away and a new one begins. But even this new beginning has its roots in your deepest histories and your past lives. There may be some labor involved, but it's a labor that bears fruit. This card is associated with fertility, sensuality, and motherhood. There may be new energy in a romance, the family, or the home. You could be giving birth to a creative project too. Whatever it is, celebrate. Prepare for the wonderful growth and opportunities that are about to come. Now close your eyes and imagine yourself stepping into the proverbial pregnant moment. Feel the creative forces popping and sparking within and around you. What would you like to create with this energy? Okay. Next is 21, Uriel and the Sphinx. Major Arcana 21. The Archangel Uriel stands before the Phoenix under a full moon. The Sphinx is usually shown with the body of a lion, indicating strength, and the head of a king, showing authority and intelligence. But more than this, the Sphinx represents the enigmatic and inscrutable, the silent holder of truth and the ancient mysteries of the world. Here, the Archangel Uriel connects and confers with this great source of mystery. This card shows that it's time for you to do the most important and possibly the most difficult work in your life, the digging and inner discovery that takes you to your deepest self and your deepest power. Even the great Sphinx had to be dug out many times from the blowing desert sands that buried it up to its neck, and you must dig diligently too. You may have to chip away at the rock-like substance of your old beliefs and history so that you can get to the truth inside. But do not worry, you have begun already, and you have made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you, Uriel, whose name means fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations with this archangel for self-understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also, be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, a mentor, or even a new friend who shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. It is a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Do not diminish the importance of this phase. It is this work that leads you to your initiation into your higher power. Since the Archangel Uriel approach you and send his energy into you, take a deep breath and feel yourself fill with the desire to carve out a new life for yourself. Let this force and purpose swell within you. With them, you can blast away the old and create that new life in every moment. Next, 3 of Scrolls, setting your course. The captain of a ship stands on the forward bridge, surveying the horizons through a telescope. 2 officers nearby refer to an unrolled chart. A rainbow colors the sky. This is a great time to broaden your horizons in both your personal and business lives. Do not limit yourself to only one direction. Your opportunities are greater than just what you see. When you widen your scope, you'll find your way to limitless options and boundless wealth. This card can also show a potential partnership or affiliation among 3 people who can be helpful on your path. Travel or relocation may be on the agenda too. Okay, so the special note, the captain's telescope shows the way to more information and a neighboring card. The card which the telescope points reveals the supporting influences and obstacles as you chart your course. That card may also provide insight into events, people in your partnership, or even travel or relocation. So let the scope give you a closer look. Imagine you are a ship upon the sea. The wind has filled your sails, and you cut through the water with ease. Feel the exhilaration of boundless freedom and the assurance of going wherever your will drives you. Where are you headed? Okay, so the neighboring card might give some insight, and that's the Four of Keys, clearing your way. Okay, Four of Keys. A man and woman have taken their carriage down a trail that cuts through a forest and continues to their beautiful home in the distance. A large downed tree lies before them, blocking their path. However, the young man carries an axe and is ready to clear the way. This card is a strong signal that it's now time to take significant action to remove an obstruction in your way. It may be in your personal life, in a relationship, at work, or with a creative project. You must be clear-headed, so be sure to temper your action with calm and forethought. If you are too urgent and excitable, you may waste your energy or even cause damage. On the other hand, if you're overly gentle and cautious, you won't clear the way completely. Be determined and strong as you work to remove the obstacle that blocks your steps. With time and your attention, the way to your dreams will be open. With a deep breath, fill yourself with the strength, force, and love that help you move any obstacle that blocks your path. Feel the love and power growing, gently moving through anything within and around you and freeing you completely. Next we have Archangel Raphael, Major Arcana, number 8. Trying to keep it around an hour or less, so, it's not that I don't want to spend more time with you. I just kind of feel like you might have something else you might need to attend to. Archangel Raphael. The Archangel Raphael walks down a path and approaches you, sharing his healing and uplifting light. He is a profoundly loving spirit who has an important role in bringing the Akashic power to you. This beautiful being carries the energies of love, family, miracles, healing, and blessed journeys. He can share all these intentions and experiences with you and more. Of all the archangels, Raphael most often comes in the guise of a human. This card can indicate that helpful others may be attending you now. It also portends a time of great achievement in your personal life, and Raphael is opening the door. Blessings abound with this card upright. There may be a renewal of a lost dream, a reuniting of family members, or a healing perhaps of a physical condition or of a broken heart. Even these conditions have been hanging on for a while. Now is the time when you can really break through. Let Raphael be your partner in this process, and you'll soon see why they call him a miracle worker. Open yourself to the presence and touch of the Archangel Raphael who stands beside you now. Close your eyes and take a deep breath and feel your whole self filled with the healing energy of boundless love. Every cell, every thought, every moment vibrates with the radiant power of love and Raphael. So, I'll tell you a quick story. You see my jewelry right here. Well, I make bracelets too, and you know, I really, I couldn't tell you how many I actually made, but I made sure that I wore them when I went out, and when I happened upon people, you know, I was very selective. But I mean, like, you didn't have to be a certain sex. You didn't have to be well, you really did, because it was always ladies I gave them to, but you didn't have to be any specific color. You didn't have to be any specific size. But there was a lady at the park, and she had her little children over at the play area, and I was trying to do a reading outside, and it just wasn't working out. But I had my dog with me, and I approached her, and we started talking, and I did my normal thing. Oh, choose one of my bracelets, and she chose one, and I gave her my number in case in the future she would want to purchase, like for Christmas or something, or a birthday for one of her friends or family members, or for herself. So I received a text yesterday, and she's like, "Oh, I'm Kat, and I met you at the park, and you gave me the bracelet, and I was with my children." And she's like, I just want to let you know, every time I wear it, I think about you. And I just replied, you know, thank you for thinking about me. It's that it meant a lot. And, you know, I just said, God bless you, and I hope you enjoy your bracelet. But even that little text message was like a miracle to me. And it was like out of the blue, right? And it just really meant a lot to me that she thought of me every time she put on that bracelet. So and that was one of the reasons why I gave so many away, and I gave my paintings away, not for them to think about me, but really like who I stand for. Who do I stand for? You know, I stand for God, right? We all want to stand for God, and we all want to freely love each other with no expectations. And I just found that very, very much touching my heart. So I just wanted to share that with you, because I've probably given away about, I don't know, 60, maybe 100 bracelets. I really couldn't tell you, but she was the first one to ever, just out of the blue, say, hey, you know, I just thought it was an amazing moment in my time. So it's a memory that hopefully I'll never forget, but I'm going to be 62 this year. I'm not sure how far my memory is going to go in the next few years. Hopefully I'll be, you know, sharp as a needle. Okay. So moving forward, we have Six of Forces, the waterfall. Wow, see how that glimmers with the candle in front of it? Wow, you really get a sense of the picture, right? Okay, Six of Forces. It's worth burning 2 candles. Let's see, Six of Forces. It's like the ambiance. Okay, a towering waterfall roars down into a beautiful body of water. In the upright position, this card reminds you of your incredible personal power and supports you in opening up to the force within. Know that you are a dynamo in the universe. You have the ability to shape any situation in a way that honors you or moves your life forward. The element of water is fluid, like the waterfall. Your personal energy never stops. Your life force is never ending. It springs from your eternal past and roars into your limitless future, extending into the farthest reaches of the universe. It is a time of deep thought and even deeper emotions, as well as an expansion of psychic energy. Use this time to act on these and tap your power that is ever flowing. With a deep breath, fill every part of your being with the energy of a great waterfall. Feel the power that electrifies and lights the world pouring through you. How do you want to use it today? Such a beautiful card. Next we have the Eight of Roses, Sangha Community. And at the very end, I'll try to go through the cards real quick so we could get our numbers. Okay. Eight of Roses. Inside a room, people are seated around a table, conversing with interest and energy. There are many icons from different groups of societies. Caduceus, a sunflower, a Tibetan bell, an Egyptian scarab, and a dream catcher and a Star of David are just a few. This card indicates that it's time to join or rejoin your group, your ashram, your tribe, or your sangha. Whatever you call it, it is a community that connects you with others of like-minded purpose and activity. There are many communities in each person's life and still more that return from past lives. For instance, you have your family, friends, and work associates, but you also have the people with whom you share many creative, cultural, and spiritual purposes. New friends can also be coming your way at this time. Be open to these new connections. You will not only find help with these current directives, but you may also reawaken past life relationship, talents, and disciplines. It's time for a happy sharing of your discoveries. Now close your eyes and start to feel a new community come around you. People gather and you sense the support of kindred souls. Take a look around you and notice what you sense about the individuals there. Who are they and what purpose do you hold with them? Next we have 17 Major Arcana, the Lookout. Gotta take a sip real quick. Okay, 17, the Outlook. A man looks through binoculars from the crow's nest of a great masted ship. A battle is being waged on the deck below him. This card tells you to be on the lookout. There is a challenging situation, perhaps even a battle of sorts, around you. You could experience a sudden fall or loss of your position. But if you are aware, you can make a backup plan that will help you ride through this difficult time a little more easily. This phase may be temporary, but it's important to keep your balance. Your strength will carry you through to a better time to come. Okay, it says when you receive this card upright or reversed, there is a nearby card that can help you better understand the difficulties at hand and the steps that you can take to leave or to resolve them. Notice the card to which the man is looking with his binoculars. Looks like it's really hard to say. Sort of looks like he's looking to the left, but the left would be the Shanghai community. But anyways, we still have one more card, so regardless which side it's on, because I can't really tell. Okay, what do the details tell you about your role as you look into the situation? Okay, now close your eyes and take a deep breath. Become the lookout and scan the things happening in your life. Notice anything you'd like to correct, then take a moment to consider how to do so. After a few moments, let that go. Now turn your binoculars to look into your future. What do you see on the horizon? Next we have Five of Keys, wishes fulfilled. The scene is a bright and full storeroom, a larder for a sizable and successful estate. Inside are keys and coins, wines and spices. Also within the room are a number of baskets filled with a bounty of fruits, vegetables, breads, flours, sugars, and grains. Even the many windows look out at the expanse of your world. This card is a sign that the time has come for your wishes to be fulfilled and your dreams to be realized. Difficulties may have challenged you for a time, but even in these, victory is assured. There is an abundance of sweet nourishment and acquired lands coming. The keys to the castle are yours forever. Celebrate. Now close your eyes and feel someone hand you a set of golden keys. One of them opens the most important door before you. Open the door and see what lies ahead. Okay, so those are all the cards that were read today. Now let me go through them and tell you what we have. Here. Okay, let's go through the court cards first. Oh, okay. So we have the King of Forces and the King of Keys. So this could be one man. Of course, you know, the energy of the card is two men, but one, a woman could be holding on to more of the masculinity, and that's why she would be pulled up as a king. Or it could be one person who's carrying both. Okay, so that's all we have. We have two court cards, two kings. So next we have 1, 1. We have 1, 2, 2 threes, 2 fours. Okay, we have 5, 5, 5. So we'll look that one up because that one hasn't come up. And we have 6, 6, 6, and we can do that one. We have 1, 7, 2 8s, then we have 10, 17, 18, 21, and 22. So let me look that up for you real quick. The 5, 5, 5 and 6, 6, 6, and let's see what we were told regarding the angel numbers. Let's see. Angel number 555. Angel number 555 signifies change, transformation, and personal growth. When you encounter this number, it is a sign from the universe that a significant shift is about to occur in your life. Embrace the opportunities that come with change, reflect on your relationships and career, and step out of your comfort zone. Now we have 666, which regarding biblical stuff, it is not good, but let's just see what it says. Okay, angel number 666 is a reminder to refocus and find balance in your life. It can also be a sign that you are putting too much emphasis on material things and that you are not being true to yourself. Let me see what else it says. Okay, it says 666. Here's what it means in terms of love. Angel number 666 is a reminder to refocus and find balance in your life, but says the same thing. Okay. What does angel number 666 mean when you break up? If you're moving through a breakup, seeing 666 is a reminder to give yourself love, whether it's a self-hug, a little coffee treat, or a good journaling or crying session. Do what you need to do to provide yourself with the nurturing energy of this angel. And okay, let's see. So it says, there was something that says 555666. What do repeating number sequences? The series that you are seeing are hinting that you are very close to meeting or knowing your twin flame. Guardian angels are around you, and you may be waking up more than often during the nights these days, or may have disrupted sleep. Do not block these signals with your anxieties or doubts. Look at the night sky and feel that you are receiving the signals and energies, and you will be amazed to see what you get in the next 3 to 8 weeks. Very interesting. So that's the end of our reading. We're 1 hour and 20 minutes. Thank you so much for joining me. Without you, I don't need to be here, right? So stay with me. Please make a comment so you can pump me up for the next reading, okay? It really, returning the energy just by saying something. Hi, anything. Anyways, thank you. God bless. Sending you love, light, peace, and harmony, joy, happiness, and healing. See you on the next time. Aloha. God bless.